as asset. Okay. Right. So relationship astrology. This session we are having for like relationship astrology, and then we will also talk about relationship synastry. Okay. Uh, Majority like of first hour can be like monologue from my side, and then you can ask questions which you have. Okay. Uh, in this is one area of astrology, relationship astrology and remedies. These two are the main areas where I feel that biggest scam in astrology is going on. Okay, biggest scam. These two things has no connection with astrology itself. Okay, especially like when it comes to marriage, like the social institution called marriage. Okay, marriage astrology, horoscope matching, and remedies. These three things has no connection with astrology. Especially first two, marriage and horoscope matching, are mainly social things. Astrologically, it has very less relevance. Okay. We can talk about like what is that less relevance. We will talk about it, but it, it is like complete disconnection, because what we follow as a social rule is completely different from what astrological rules are. Hi Fatehji, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. We are just starting. So this
Okay.
is where I always had very unconventional views, very unconventional from the very beginning. Like I started in astrology in January 2015, so it is almost 10 years. And in 2016, within 1 year, I stopped giving marriage consultations or horoscope matching consultation, because I had realized that it has nothing to do with astrology. Okay, we end up in following the social rules rather than astrological rules. So if we are following social rules, why to bring poor astrology and poor astrologer in between? Okay. If we see what I'm trying to say is that if we just look at marriage, horoscope matching, or even divorce, if I'm looking for marriage related matters, if I just talk about marriage, okay, if I'm looking for getting married and all, the basic rules in the society which I am living right now is like, first of all, the caste will come into the play, religion will come into the play. This property, bank balance, your language, reason. Now, fortunately, all these reasons are social reasons. There is no astrology book which says that if a guy doesn't have a car, don't marry to him. Or if a girl is of not of fair complexion, don't marry to her. I don't think there is any astrological rule as such. But people decide their marriages on these grounds here in India, and you change society, your social rules changes. Okay, according to the society. You go in any society, it has its own rules for marriage. Okay, and you end up in following those rules. Like if you go into Western society, as much as I could understand Western society from here, their like concern is that person should not be in gun violence and person should not be in drugs. Again, it is like a more social thing. There is no astrology rule which says if a person is taking drugs, he should not get married. Okay, there is nothing like in astrology books. So when you are deciding your marriages on basis of social rules, then why to bring poor astrology in between? Okay, till date, it never happened. It never happened till date. 10 years, 10,000 charts at least. Till date, it never happened that a girl has told me that she wants to marry a guy who is going through Jupiter Dasha, or a guy has told me that he wants to marry a girl who is going through Venus Dasha. It never happened, and I know that it will never happen. Okay, so when this is the first thing, that you are following your social rules, you are not following your astrological rules. So And this is the first thing, that astrology has nothing, astrology and marriage has no connection. Likewise, divorce. Okay, especially in like Eastern world, divorce is still a stigma, social stigma. Okay, I don't know much about like Western society, like people in this group can like enlighten us on that. But divorce is still a stigma. And many a times people are having bad marriages, even dead marriages. Okay, marriages which are completely dead, there is nothing in that marriage, but people are dragging it for reasons like they don't want to take this stigma of being a divorcee. They don't want, like if their children are involved, they drag their marriages for the sake of children. They drag their marriages because of financial reasons, financial resources and all. Now, just because they are dragging their marriage, they are dragging their dead marriages, doesn't mean that their marriage is all well. Okay, so this is also where like astrology cannot help you much. Like I astrologically, you can only know that this is the time period when person can get into relationship or can get some alliances. And astrologically, but will it get converted into marriage or not, depends on your social circles. Likewise, you can only know when a person can get into some conflicts or disputes with their partner. Will they end up in taking divorce and all? Social circles. Okay, so this is where this marriage as an institution, social and divorce as a social phenomena, they both depend on society. Likewise, horoscope matching. Till date, I didn't find any two horoscope matching with each other. Okay, any two horoscope. You bring any two horoscope, as per our understanding, as per what we understand as a horoscope matching. Understand, the common mundane understanding of horoscope matching is that okay, these two horoscopes are matching, now they are not going to have any trouble in their married life, they will be all happy, they will be all like having a great married life ahead. This thing never happens. Okay, this thinking never manifests. But if you look at existentially, then horoscopes are always matching. Understand, pay attention to what I'm saying. Socially, horoscopes are never matching on your social grounds, that they will all be happy or ever after and all. Never happens. But existentially, horoscopes are always matching, because that person came into your life, you liked that person liked you, and you decided to be in relationship. That means there is a huge karma between both of you, and you decided to live that karma together. In this way, if you understand this way, then horoscopes are always matching. Okay, but no one wants to think this much, that okay, karma and evolution through karma and all, and this is no one's concern. Largely, like the 99% population's concern is not that. So they think of horoscope matching in only in social terms. Okay, then if we look at it, there will, as I was saying, that you change your society, your rules changes for marriages. There were societies, are societies, there will always be societies where marriages are not even required. People stay in their live-in relationship for whole of life. They have their family, they have their children, and they never feel necessary that they should be formalizing it. They should be making it a social, conventional relationship in marriage setup. Okay, they go through their whole life. Like in European countries, in East Asian countries like Philippines and all, you will find many people, many couple like this, that where marriage is not even necessity for them. They have their family, they live together whole of their life, and it is fine. They don't feel the need to be making it an official relationship. Okay, so this is what the first thing, the social thing. Okay, Now, if we come into horoscope matching, as I was saying that like socially there is nothing like horoscope matching, but existentially there is always horoscope matching. Common way of horoscope matching is like gun milan, virtues. Okay, how many virtues are matching? How many gunas are matching? That is the most common way. Total gunas are 36. They say that anything over 18 is a good match. Okay, how they do it? They put boys, girl, and birth details, girls' birth details, and there is this like software which gives you the total number. Great. If it is so easy, then why you need an astrologer? Okay, you can put your birth details and you can find your guna matching. Why you need an astrologer for this? Why you need the whole of astrology for this if it is so easy to match your charts? Okay, people who know little bit more, they say that okay, Manglik thing is there, Mars, what we discussed in the last session, Manglik yoga and all, and they start recommending pujas and worships and remedies for Manglik thing. People who know little bit more, they say that Brukut dosh is there. Brukut means like something related with the lifespan. If this person gets married to this person, there is a threat to lifespan or threat to health and all. They start like marketing that. So it becomes like the money making thing after that. The remedies and gemstones and all, wear this and then you will have like a better life and all. Now understand what I feel is that this system of horoscope matching is completely obsolete. It was useful, it might have been useful 5000 years back, but now it is completely obsolete. Why? You have to look at women's role in the society, how it has increased from that time to this time. Okay, 5000 years ago, when this whole system might have got developed, what was women's role? She was only limited to her home. Her whole job was to take care of home, take care of the children, and produce more children. Okay, that was her basic role in the society. She had no say in any decision making in family. She cannot go out and work and earn her own money. So if there is a society even today where woman is in this state, this inactive state in a way, then this system can be applied. This horoscope matching can be applied, like in rural areas, villages, where woman is playing the same role. Because she doesn't have any say. She like understand it like this, even in 1990s. Okay, until 1990s, this was the situation that girls in India used to get married around 18-20 years of age. Okay, 18-20 years of age, their marriage is over. Okay, done. So one thing is sure that their education is not complete. Okay, they are not even graduate properly, so they cannot earn their money. By 23, 24, they have 2, 3 kids. Now at 25 years of age with 2 kids, where she will go? Okay. Even if her husband is not treating her well, even if like her in-laws are not treating her well, where she can go? With 2, 3 kids, with no income, no finance. In this type of scenario, marriages used to sustain at the cost of women. Okay. Now it just because it is sustaining, that doesn't mean that your horoscope matching rule is working. Your horoscope matching technique is okay, all well. See, we matched our horoscope, our marriage sustained. It sustained because of your financial reasons. She didn't have the finances. It didn't sustain because of your horoscope matching. If the same girl had good amount of finances, no kids, then she would have taken divorce. Okay. So don't think that your horoscope matching rules are working. Because of social things it is sustaining. Okay, then and that's why if you see divorces started increasing in Indian society from 2000 onwards, when all these multinational companies started coming in. Girls started getting good education, higher education, started getting jobs. Okay, now what is the big deal? You are earning 50,000, I'm also earning 50,000. Okay, what is the big deal? I can take care of the kid. So this is where there was this reality check of this institution named marriage for Indian society. Same thing happened in Western society in 1950s. Liberation of women empowerment happened there in 1950s, and marriages started crumbling from that time. In Indian society, it happened in 2000, so it started crumbling now. Okay, so as your society is changing, the setup of your marriages are also changing. Now woman has higher say in decision making. Now she has a voice. Okay, now you cannot give the same rules of society which was there 5,000 years back. Okay, this is the main reason why this system has become completely obsolete. The matchmaking system, the guna matching and all. Okay, because now understand, when you educate someone, when you educate your daughter, okay, you motivate her to do graduation, post graduation, or PhDs and all. Obviously her confidence will grow. She will have the ego of a man normally, which is with a man. She will have that ego, and there will be egotism. She cannot be kept as almost a prisoner inside the home. Okay, so it cannot be that, okay, you want your daughter-in-law to be an engineer or a doctor or this thing, and then you want to treat her like a maid in the home. Okay, it cannot be like that. So if you want that thing to happen, the highly educated daughter-in-law, you have to give the respect also. Okay, so this is the whole social setup which has changed, and this is what made this system of horoscope matching completely obsolete. Another thing, it is from the energy point of view. If you look at today's woman, okay, she is doing almost everything what man normally does. Okay, she is getting educated, she is driving vehicles, she is employed. Okay, she is earning her own money. She is almost living life like a man. What I mean to say is that feminine energy is missing. This is another reason why relationships are not sustaining a lot. Feminine energy is missing. Now it is the marriage between two masculine energy person. The male is also masculine, female is also masculine now. Okay, this is one important reason which obviously like people are not much aware of. Okay, that feminine energy, the receptive feminine energy is what? Receptivity, flexibility, adjustment, accommodation. These things are missing. That has also made relationships difficult. And I'm kind of happy that fine, relationships have become difficult, especially in this society. This society needed a wake up call. And now, like in 25 years, last 25 years, the number of divorces which has happened, it is a wake up call for them that you are going through a major change in the society, and you have to change your ways also of dealing women in the society. Okay, when I say females have become more masculine, it is necessary that males should take up more feminine role. He has to be more receptive. He has to be more adjusting now. Okay, then only this masculine feminine energy can be balanced. Okay, so this is what I feel, that this whole system is completely obsolete now, and it should be gotten rid of. The horoscope matching, the Guna Milan has to get rid of. You have to get rid of this system. This system is the main reason why we are having so many divorces or separation. You cannot just put birth details, okay, 18 gunas are matching, do this puja and get married. And that is why, that is what is happening, and result is within like 1 year or 2 year of the marriage. Okay, here what I feel, that relationship synastry is more helpful. Relationship synastry, or ascendant wise also and planetary wise also, it is more helpful in understanding the complexity of relationship, and how to resolve it. Now from here onwards, whatever I am saying, it applies to both the partners. Only if one partner is following the rules of synastry and another partner is not following the rule, it cannot be of much help. uh, right. Another thing, which we all are aware, which is making relationship difficult, is the expectation of perfection. Okay, understand, from no other relationship we expect so much of perfection. We accept our parents just like they are. We accept our siblings just like they are. We accept our friends also just like they are. But there is this huge expectation that my partner will make my life better. Okay, this is where Osho says that seeking love from each other is like two beggars asking money from each other. That is what is happening. Two beggars are asking money. When both the sides are seeking love from each other, who will give love? There has to be a person who has love within himself, so then only he can provide to others. If both are seeking love, then fine. It has no use. Now we come to relationship synastry. Okay. So what I wanted to convey is that just like we accept other relationship just as is, okay, we must accept without any idea of perfection. Okay, it is not that, as I always say, no one can say that they never had any conflict with their parents. No one can say that they never had any conflict with their siblings. No one can say that they never had any conflict with their friends. When we have conflicts everywhere, we will have conflicts in one-on-one relationship also. It depends on the two individuals. After the conflict, if they are like sitting together resolving the conflict, or they are going on separate paths. Okay, now about relationship synastry, how it can be helpful. So it is the dynamics different ascendants can create within themselves when these people come into relationship. Suppose there is this we will start with the simplest example. So let's say this is boy's chart and this is girl's chart. Okay. Another thing is that, as we know the basics of astrology, everyone of you, uh, we all know malefics will be somewhere in your chart. Okay. And they will be impacting your relationship related houses or relationship related planets. So there will be issue anyhow. Okay, so difficulties will be there in any relationship, so no issue with that. The problem comes when we start expecting the perfection. Okay, likewise, when we went through like ascendant videos, we realized that for almost every ascendant there is no ascendant. Hi, Ananya. How are you? I can't hear you.
Hi.
Yeah, okay. So we are you are right on time. Good timing. We are about to start relationship chemistry. I was ranting before that. Okay, no issues. So this is like uh, what I was saying that as we went through like ascendant related sessions, we have seen that for every ascendant, the seventh house, which is the main house of relationship. All right, can you hear me? Thumbs
Yes,
up, thumbs
sir.
down.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. For every ascendant, we have seen that seventh house, which is the main house of relationship, is either ruled by enemy planet or it is ruled by neutral planet. There is no case where seventh house is ruled by a friendly planet. Okay. If you see ascendant wise like Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, these four ascendant great enemies are ruling the seventh house. Okay. For Cancer, it is Saturn. For Leo, it is Saturn, Rahu. For Aquarius, it is Sun. For like Capricorn, it is Moon. Then even with 12 sign ascendants, it is again enemy. Mercury, Jupiter are ruling the seventh house. Okay. So again, frustration only like in Aries ascendant, Taurus ascendant, and Libra and Scorpio ascendant, the seventh house is ruled by a neutral planet. Even there, it is not like a friendly planet, it is neutral energy, Mars, Venus. Okay. So even there, it is not like a completely friendly relationship with your partner. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, there will be difficulty in any relationship. Okay, what relationship synastry helps us is recognizing what can be the difficulty and how you can resolve that difficulty. And again, for resolution, both partners need to cooperate. It cannot be that only one person is cooperating, now one person is trying, another person is like being aloof and all that. It cannot happen. Okay, so both partners need to understand. Then this is also the difficulty part that in majority of till now in all the relationship counseling session only one partner is available. 99% cases I can remember only like 2 3 calls, consultations where both partners were available because one everyone feels that other partner needs counseling. Okay, so that is where the difficulty happens. So first, relationship synastry can happen when both partners are same ascendant. Okay, like Aries ascendant person is getting into relationship with an Aries ascendant person, or a Cancer ascendant person getting into relationship with a Cancer ascendant person, or like I am a Scorpio ascendant person, I am also getting into a relationship with another person who is a Scorpio ascendant. This should be avoided. This is called one relationship. Okay, one relationship. Okay, this should be avoided. Why? Because same ascendant means same transits. Got it? Same transits. Same ascendant means same transits. So suppose like right now, uh, let's say two Leo ascendant person come into relationship. Two people, one boy, one girl, or even like same sex relationship and all also. Two persons of like same ascendants are coming into a relationship. Leo ascendant, both of them. What does it mean? Saturn is transiting this person's seventh house Aquarius. Saturn is transiting this person's seventh house Aquarius. So neither this person is interested in relationship, nor this person is interested in relationship. Neither this person is putting any effort to sustain the relationship, nor this person is putting any effort to sustain the relationship. Okay. This is why same ascendant people should not be in relationship. Another reason can be two same energies, two similar energies, can be too much of that energy, like two fire signs, like in this case two fiery people coming into relationship. Okay. Or two cancer ascendants, both are like emotional and very emotionally charged up. Okay. So now who will take the practical decisions of marriage? If they both are emotionally overwhelmed every time, who will take practical decisions? So first thing is that same ascendant people should never come into relationship. Okay, because the basic nature is same. Okay, we feel that basic nature is same, that means they are aligned. No, they are not aligned. It is too much of same energy. Two Leo ascendant means too much of fire. Two Aries ascendant means too much of dominance. Okay. Two Cancer ascendant means too much of emotions. Okay. It is too much of that energy. Okay. Two Virgo ascendant person coming into relationship means too much of perfection coming into relationship. So this is the first reason why it should be avoided. Bigger reason is that like transits are same. Okay. So if this Leo ascendant boy has Saturn transiting seventh house, even the girl has Saturn transiting seventh house. Or if we make it opposite case, like two Aquarius ascendant come into relationship. Okay. What is going to happen is that next year for both of them, Ketu will be transiting seventh house. Right? Ketu is right now in Virgo and it will transit into seventh house. So if both are Aquarius ascendant, for both of them, Ketu is transiting seventh house. This is kind of troublesome scenario. Okay. They both are feeling separated from each other. Ideally, situation should be that if one person is going through a difficult transit, another person should be going through a better transit. So, okay, fine. If this person is not cooperating much, let me adjust for a time being. For the time being, as long as this transit is over. Okay, then situation can change and this person can be more receptive towards relationship. Okay, so this is the first relationship, the one relationship. It should be avoided. Then another relationship can happen is like 212 relationship. And although we are just talking about romantic relationship and all, you can apply the same rule for any relationship. Like I can apply the same rules for my relationship with my mother. Okay, my relationship with my father or sister or brother and all. Relationship synastry applies everywhere. Okay, so with even with friends and like colleagues and all, you can see which houses you are activating for each other. Okay. Now, second example is that it is called 212. Okay. It is like a Aries ascendant person is getting into relationship with Taurus ascendant person, or Taurus ascendant person is getting into relationship with the Gemini ascendant person. Okay. If correct word is that subsequent ascendant, the next ascendant. Okay. So like Cancer ascendant person. And he gets into relationship with a Leo ascendant person. This is called 212 relationship. Why 212? This Cancer ascendant, this Leo ascendant person is activating second house of a Cancer ascendant person, and this Cancer ascendant person is activating her 12th house, right? Cancer falls into her 12th house, and Leo falls into his like second house. Okay, so this is why it is called 212 relationship. What happens that when these two people come into relationship, this person will feel I gained something from this marriage. I've gained something from this relationship. It is a matter of gain for me. Second house, wealth. I gained something in this relationship. Okay. And this person will feel I'm losing something in this relationship. I am putting so much effort, but I'm not getting any of the result. This is the feeling. One person is feeling the gain, second house, another person is feeling the loss, the 12th house. These relationships work well if they can shift to foreign lands, away from their homeland, or if they both are very spiritual by nature, the 12th house energy. Okay. 12th house energy is like spirituality, 12th house energy is foreign lands. If they move to foreign lands, then there is a possibility that their relationship will be like a little bit better. Or if they both are of very spiritual nature, both, okay, I am saying both, rules apply for both of them, then it is like much better relationship if they both are of very spiritual nature. Another thing which can happen depending on the elements involved, like it is a water sign person getting into relationship with a fire sign person. Okay, it is again not a very good combination to have water with fire. Okay, what will happen? This person, this water sign person, will be feeling agitated by the fire of the Leo person. Okay, this person can be very fiery, like Leo ascendant person can be fiery, and this person may be feeling agitated because of regular ego conflicts, ego clashes, and all. And this fiery person will feel dampness. What happens when you put water on fire? Dampness. So this fiery person will feel I am unable to grow after getting into relationship with this person. The water has come upon me, so I am unable to grow my fire. So he will feel my progress has he or she will feel my progress has been thwarted by getting into relationship with this person. Okay, understand, she is feeling a sense of loss. Okay, so this is where this dynamic can come up. It is 212 relationship. Okay, and I will take all the questions once we finish all the combination. Next one can be like 311. 311 is when like it is alternate ascendant. Okay, alternate means suppose a Scorpio ascendant get into relationship with a Capricorn ascendant or a Virgo ascendant. Okay, one after. So let's say someone is a Taurus ascendant and he gets into relationship with a Pisces ascendant. Okay, so Taurus, Pisces is 11th house, and for the Pisces ascendants, like Taurus is the third house. Okay, so this person is activating her third house. She is activating her 11th house. Okay. Now, what is third house and 11th house? Third house is efforts, 11th house is gains. Okay. This person will feel that I am gaining in this relationship. This relationship is more of a gain. And this person will feel I have to put a lot of effort in this relationship. Got it? When they come together, he is activating her third house of efforts. So she will feel I have to put a lot of effort in this relationship to sustain. And this guy will feel that I'm like gaining out of this relationship. I have now some gains coming to. Okay. Now another thing, what third and 11th represent, they both are business oriented houses. If these two people can start a business together, okay, they can start a business together, entrepreneurship and all. that entrepreneurship, that business together can help them in sustaining this relationship. If they become business partners or having their entrepreneurship together, that business can help them sustain that relationship. Because maybe like relationship is not going well, but business is growing well. Okay, now calling off the relationship means losing all the business benefits also. So let's continue the relationship for the business sake. Okay, so this is what can happen with 311 relationship. Third house is also communication. All these houses, karma houses, are communication oriented houses. More effectively they communicate with each other, better it is for them. Okay, and that can also help in relationship. This is called 311 relationship. Okay, now, it is more like a fascinating idea or imaginative idea that if they travel a lot together, okay, that can also, because third house and 11th house are also traveling oriented houses. But obviously, you need finances for that to travel regularly. But otherwise, having good communications, effective communication, and having a business together can help them a lot in their relationship. Also, skills. Third house is skills and interests. If they have same interest, same skills, then or similar, and then it can also help them in their relationship. So this is called 311 relationship. Okay. Another one comes as like 410 relationship. Okay. What is 410? It is like a Cancer ascendant person getting into relationship with an Aries ascendant. Okay. Aries falls into this person's Cancer ascendant person's 10th house, and Cancer falls into 4th house of Aries ascendant. This is like a traditional conventional relationship where one person is taking care of home, other person is taking care of world outside home. Okay, 410. This is 410. One Cancer ascendant person is activating 4th house of an Aries ascendant, and Aries ascendant activating the 10th house. Okay, so this is more of a understand the common theme around fourth and tenth is like responsibility. They both are houses of responsibility. Fourth house, tenth house. They both represent responsibilities. Fourth house of home, tenth house of work. So one person is looking after the responsibility of work outside home. One person is looking after the responsibility of work inside home. Okay, whatever they decide between themselves that in this relationship or marriage, this will be your responsibility, this will be my responsibility. Okay, at the time of getting married, if they decide, okay, fine, now we are getting married, now we will have some responsibilities coming. Now this is your responsibility in relationship, this is my responsibility in relationship. As long as, now pay attention, as long as both partners are loyal and committed to that respective responsibility, this relationship will sustain. The moment even one partner backs off, this relationship will fall off. Okay, even one partner backing off from his responsibility, from his part of responsibility, this relationship cannot sustain further. It is important for both of them to remain loyal and committed to their respective responsibility in this relationship. This is all work oriented relationship, responsibility oriented relationship. This is not about that fun and enjoyment, nothing like that. It is all about work. Okay, you take care of your responsibility, I take care of my responsibility. Okay, uh, one of my previous relationship was this 410. Okay, it was like that type of thing only, like she was very much interested in her work, I was very much interested in my work. She was pushing me where they can, this can help, that both partners help each other in their work. Okay, push themselves, help means they push themselves. Okay, She was telling me to take care of my work. I was telling her to take care of her work. Okay. So this was work was only the focus throughout that relationship. So this 4-10 relationship is always like that. Okay. Then comes next one, 5-9 relationship. In all combination, this is the only one which has the least amount of trouble. This this is known as harmonizing relationship. 5-9. Okay, why? Because they involve fifth house and ninth house, the auspicious houses, Trikona houses plus similar element. Okay, like suppose Leo ascendant person getting into relationship with the Sagittarius ascendant person. Okay, now Sagittarius falls into this person's fifth house, Leo falls into this person's ninth house. Okay, so this is like both fire signs, first of all. Okay, but fire signs of a different nature. They both are not Leo. Okay, one person is Leo, ambitious and all. One person is utilizing his fire more in educational front, Sagittarius. Okay, so they both are fiery, but in different directions. Okay, they are not fiery in the same direction. Okay, so this is why it is not too much of same energy. Okay, but otherwise, if you see the 5-9, 5-9, what is fifth house? Happiness, love, romance, and creativity, and like children and all. Ninth house is like a higher education. So when like two people with similar interest, similar hobbies, similar passions, similar educational interests, similar creative interests come into relationship with each other. Okay, those interests, those creative passion or hobby can help you in sustaining a relationship. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. I don't know how what was their relationship synastry. But if you know Andre Agassi, the US tennis player, he first got married to Brooke Shields, and the Hollywood actress. Their professions were different, although they both were celebrities, but in different areas. But that relationship could not sustain more than like 1 year or 2 years. But then he got married to Steffi Graf, and that marriage is still sustaining. She was also a tennis player. He was also a tennis player. Okay, and they combined. They may they used to play mixed doubles together and all. Okay, so this is what happens there in 5-9 relationship. This relationship is the most harmonizing relationship among all the combinations. This relationship should be preferred. If you have an option of 4-10 relationship or 3-11 relationship with another person, 2-12, 6-8, and you have another option of 5-9 relationship, this person with 5-9 relationship should be like preferred. Okay, remember, we are not talking about planets as of now. Okay. So even with 5-9 relationship, there will be troubles because planets will be somewhere placed. Like Saturn will be placed somewhere, Ketu will be placed somewhere, and all. So obviously, we will have the difficulties in that scenario also. But in comparison to other combination, this is the best combination. 5-9. Okay. So this is like 5-9 relationship because they have similar interests, similar hobbies, similar educational interests also. This relationship has more possibility of sustaining. Okay. Next one is like seriously avoided. Should be seriously avoided. Okay. It should never be like the priority. Okay, that is 6-8 relationship. It is like a Capricorn ascendant person getting into relationship with a Gemini ascendant person. Okay, why? Gemini falls into Capricorn's sixth house, and Capricorn falls into Gemini's eighth house. It can be any combination, like even with same ascendant lord. Understand? The best example I can give is Scorpio ascendant and Aries ascendant, or Libra ascendant and Taurus ascendant. Okay. Although ascendant lord is same, Scorpio and Aries, Mars is the ascendant lord. Taurus, Libra, Venus is ascendant lord, but still they create this 6-8 relationship. For a Libra ascendant, Taurus falls into the 8th house. For a Taurus ascendant, Libra falls into the 6th house. Even when ascendant lord is the same, 6-8 relationship. 6th house is conflicts, 6th house is your disputes, disagreements, and 8th house is the house of instability, ups and downs. So when these two people come into relationship, this is like Taurus person is like activating the 8th house for this person, and a Libra ascendant is activating 6th house for this person. Okay, so either they are dealing with lots of disagreements throughout their relationship, or they are dealing with lots of instabilities in this relationship. This relationship can never become stable. Okay, it can become dead one, dragging the dead relationship. That can happen, like both partner after some time they stop caring for each other and they start living their own lives. That can happen, that they even stop communicating with each other, and they just drag that marriage for social reasons, for avoiding social stigma and all, which we discussed. But it cannot become like a much better relationship. Okay, so this is like a 6-8 relationship between them. This must be avoided. Another thing which happens with 6-8 relationship, if malefic planets are involved. Okay, like even with friendships. Okay, even with friendships and all. Uh, like one of my friend, she was Aries ascendant, and one of my friend was Gemini ascendant. Okay, so with both of them, I had this 6-8 relationship in friendship. So this Aries ascendant person was activating my 6th house. This Gemini ascendant person was activating my 8th house. So it was like 6-8 friendship. Abrupt endings, because here ascendant lord is Mars. Mars is like quick. Mars is like sudden. Okay, so it is not that like they will drag on to a conflict over a long period of time when like malefics like Mars is getting involved. It is like sudden ending. You this person said something, I reacted in some way. Okay, fine. You go on your path, I go on my path. It is like that type of ending, abrupt endings. Okay, that can also happen more because of like 8th house involvement. Also 8th house is sudden events and 6th house is breakage. So when 6-8 relationship is there, sudden break in the relationship. Okay, you may be thinking that it is all going well and all fine, one day gone. Okay, so this is what can happen in like 6-8 relationship. It can be more troublesome when like lords are enemies to each other. Okay, like we discussed this type of scenario, Libra ascendant and Taurus ascendant, same lord. But let's say if a Leo ascendant person gets into a relationship with a Capricorn ascendant person, Capricorn falls into this person's 6th house and Leo falls into this person's 8th house. Okay, so not only like 6-8, but the lords are strong enemies to each other. Strong enemies. Okay, Sun and Saturn. They don't want to see each other's face. Okay, so not only 6-8 relationship, but lords are also like greatest of enemies of each other. What other result I have seen in this type of scenario means Leo ascendant getting into relationship with a Capricorn ascendant person, physical intimacy is very difficult for them. Why? Because Sun and Saturn are furthest away. Okay, so when this Leo ascendant will try to have physical intimacy or sexual intimacy with this person or Capricorn ascendant, he is coming closer. Sun is coming closer to Saturn. Saturn is feeling agitated, the cold planet, and this person wants this like Leo ascendant person to go away. Okay, so for physical intimacy or sexual intimacy also, this is not a very good combination, Leo and Capricorn. Okay, they feel like a Capricorn person will feel irritated or agitated by the presence of a Leo person. Even if like suppose I'm a Capricorn person and this Leo person comes and sits near me, I will be okay, feeling okay, why he or she is sitting here, why he cannot go in another room, or why she cannot go in another room. I will be that agitated. Okay, so this is like 6-8 relationship must be avoided. There is no exception to that. Must be avoided in any situation. Okay, you do any puja, any worship, any remedy, this 6-8 will work. Okay, this must be avoided. I am repeating it. Then comes the final one, the 1-7 relationship. Okay, it is like a Cancer ascendant person is getting into relationship with a Capricorn ascendant. Okay, or a Virgo ascendant person getting into relationship with a Pisces ascendant person. What we discuss about all the ascendants is largely like 7th house is ruled by an enemy planet. Okay, except Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, the 7th house is ruled by an enemy planet. Another thing, so on that ground, it can be a frustrating relationship, 1-7 relationship. It can be a frustrating one, okay, because 7th house is ruled by an enemy planet. But one thing is there, when these people initially meet, there is an attraction. There is huge attraction between them. So even if a Leo ascendant is meeting a Aquarius ascendant, okay, because they are right in front of each other, it is like a mirror image. You get attracted to your mirror image. Okay, so when they initially meet for first few times, there is a huge attraction which pulls them for this relationship. Because of that attraction, they get involved into the relationship. After that, the enemy side starts playing its role. Okay, the frustration part comes, the ego conflicts comes, and all that. Okay, this is ascendant wise relationship synastry. Any question before we take like planetary relationship synastry? You people are there.
Uh, Sir, one question. So,
Mhm.
the last one, which you said should be avoided, sorry, the second last one, the 6-8 one.
Six
Uh,
eight.
yeah. So, in this case, even if the planetary combinations are favorable, then also it should be avoided.
Planetary combinations will have its own difficulty. Like as we know that the 4 malefic planets are there. Saturn 5, we can say Saturn, Ketu, Rahu, Mars, and Sun. Okay.
Hmm.
Now any of these planets will be impacting your relationship houses, relationship planets. So there is some difficulty in every chart in relationship matter. This is an additional thing. The like anyways those difficulties are there in every chart, and now you get into relationship with someone with 6-8 relationship.
Okay.
Okay, so it is like additional difficulty you are dealing, which you could have avoided. Got
Okay.
it? Right. Any other question on these like combinations from 1-1 to 1-7?
Yeah, Swamiji, I had a question.
Hmm.
You talked about like the that Gun Milan concept,
Hmm.
right? And you said it's obsolete right now, right?
Hmm.
So my question is like, okay, so back in the day, like women had no say, right?
Hmm.
So then why even do Gun Milan?
No, no need. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, okay. No, but
That's
you
what I'm saying. It is obsolete. It has to be like gotten rid of.
no, what I'm saying is like, so it was obsolete even back then, even 5,000 years
No,
ago. I
it
mean,
was not because women had no say.
yeah, women had no say, but then what is the point of Gun Milan? So whether
Okay.
it's, yeah.
The main thing was that, and it is still there. People don't
Mhm.
want to take responsibility of their own decision.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So just okay, fine. An astrologer has told our gunas are matching and all, then we can get married.
Mm-hmm. So that means
Okay.
like even if the Gun Milan is like 36 on 36 or like 2 on 36, it doesn't matter because the women is going,
Doesn't matter.
right? So, okay.
Nothing. Okay. Gun
Mm,
Milan is simply the most rubbish thing you can have in astrological world in this day and age.
mm, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, same thing can happen with the planets also. Okay. Like all these combinations, suppose and let me give my example. I have like three planets in Capricorn. Okay. So Scorpio, Ascendant, Capricorn, I have three planets, Sun, Mercury, Mars here. So I'm like heavy Capricorn energy. Okay. Now, if I get into a relationship with someone who has like lot of planet in Leo, right? Got it. So it is also like a 6-8 relationship in matters of those planets. Suppose she has like a Leo ascendant and like 4 5 planets are here in the ascendant also only. So for these three planets in Capricorn, this all these planets in Leo sign will be 6 8. There will be lots of conflicts. Okay. It can even be like, suppose I have Venus in Taurus in the seventh house, and my partner has Venus in, let's say, Sagittarius. Okay. She has Venus in Sagittarius. So again, it is like 6 8 relationship of Venus. Okay. So this, all these rules which we discuss ascendant wise can be applied planetary wise also for all the planets. My Saturn is in Aries, her Saturn is in like Leo. So it is 5 9 relationship between Saturn. My Jupiter is in Taurus and her Jupiter is in like Scorpio. It is 1 7 relationship in matters of Jupiter. Okay. Likewise, my Mars is in like Virgo. Her Mars is in like Sagittarius. It is 4 4 10 relationship of Mars nature. Okay, so all those rules which we discuss about 1 1 1 like 2 12, these things will be felt like suppose I have like moon in Scorpio and she has moon in Libra. Okay, my moon is in Scorpio and she has moon in Libra. What does it mean? Her moon is falling 12th from my moon, and my moon is falling second from her moon. I will be mentally lost in this relationship, mentally. Mind wise, I will feel that I'm unable to understand this person. It is like very difficult to understand this person, no matter how much I try, because her moon is 12th from my moon. Okay, so mentally lost because like my moon is mind. So this is what I am trying to say. If you look at all these combinations, it is difficult to imagine that how people are saying that their horoscopes got matched. I never found two horoscopes matched in the way we understand it, social way. Existential way, they are always matching. Okay. Another thing which can be very important in like relationship synastry is superimposition of the chart. Okay. This also gives like great results. Okay. To understand what type of complications you are facing and like how you can deal with. Okay. Superimpositions means like take both the charts and impose over each other. Okay. And this also shows the karma factor. Like normally people ask like twin flame and soulmate and all that. This can help you in understanding the twin flame kind of thing or soulmate kind of thing. And you can understand where your karma lies with the person. Okay. So I'm just taking my example, and another one is the random. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Venus in Sagittarius, Sun, Mercury, Mars, as we just discussed. Okay, in the Capricorn, Ketu in Aquarius, Rahu, Saturn in the 10th house, Leo. Moon is in Taurus, and Jupiter is in Cancer. This is my chart. This is why where I said that all these rules can be applied in any relationship. Like Ketu in Aquarius in the 4th house. 4th house is mother. Aquarius is my sister's ascendant. Okay, and my whole life revolved around two of them. If you ask like how many relatives I have only two relatives in my life, my mother and my sister. My whole life revolved around them. And Ketu in Aquarius in the 4th house. 4th house is mother. Aquarius is like my sister's husband. Okay, so this shows huge karma because Ketu is your past life karma. Okay, huge karma towards that and towards my father. Both lords, Aquarius lords, Rahu, Saturn, are sitting in the 10th house. Okay, so huge karma towards them. Besides that, I have no relationship in the sense we understand it. Okay. Now let's take an imaginary chart. Which ascendant you want to take? Your choice. Which ascendant? What are the planetary placement? Whatever you want to take. Nitish, Ajit,
So take my
Patanjali.
chart.
Okay, fine. Virgo ascendant. You have Mars, Mercury, right? Mars in the
Mars. Mars.
Mars only,
Yeah. Mars in
right?
first house. Ketu.
Ketu in the second house, Libra. You have four planets in Scorpio,
Venus.
right? Sun, Mercury, Venus, Saturn,
Hmm.
right? Okay. Mercury, Saturn. Okay. Sagittarius and Capricorn, Jupiter, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Moon in Cancer, correct?
Hmm. Rahu.
Rahu in 8th house. Okay. And Leo. Now, when we look for like the karma between the two people, see how many planets are over each other in the same planetary placement, involving each other ascendant also, or how many planets are direct opposite to each other. Opposition. Because as I said, opposition attracts. Okay, you get attracted towards the opposite. Even like in science, opposite poles attract each other. Okay, so more planets are in the same position or opposition, the more karma you have towards that person. Okay, like she has four planets in Scorpio. Scorpio is my ascendant. This is huge. Okay, this is huge. Like she is bringing a lot of karma to me. I am bringing a lot of karma to. Okay, now it can be pleasant or unpleasant, whatever, how we want to deal with it, it's our wish. She has moon in Cancer, I have Jupiter in Cancer. This is again like very much teacher student kind of relationship. Okay, like I taught Fatehjeet astrology somehow little bit. She taught me yoga. Okay, so this is like mutual teaching. Okay, this is very much a teacher kind of a role between both of them. Okay, then this her Jupiter is over my three planets in Capricorn. Okay, this is again like lots of energy exchange. Okay, so this is what I am saying. These things can be more helpful in understanding your combination. Now again, we can do the same thing. Like she has Sun in Scorpio, I have Sun in Capricorn. So it is 311 relationship of Sun nature. Sun is career. I may be pushing her for her career. She may be pushing me for my career related. Okay, 311, the business. We both are in business setup. So I may be adding some new like ideas to her business. She may be adding some new ideas to my business. Okay. The Mercury is also like 311. Okay, Saturn is in Scorpio for her. For me, it is in Leo. It is 410 of Saturn. Okay, where it can get difficult is like when like malefics are over each other, like how can I say, like if she had Sun in Leo. Okay, if Patajit had Sun in Leo and I have Rahu Saturn in Leo, then I might have inflicted lot of ego hurt to her. Okay, I might have inflicted a lot of ego hurt because my Rahu Saturn are falling over her Sun. This again shows a huge karma, but of a negative nature. Someone is bringing a lot of ego clashes to you, lots of ego hurt to you. When your Rahu Saturn, or even like one planet, Rahu is good enough to eclipse. Okay, Saturn is good enough to hurt Sun. So that is also like what we can see. Then like this is the thing. Right. Also, like as I said, like Ketu in Aquarius, she has like Ketu in Libra and Rahu in Aries. So if she gets into relationship with someone who is like is either Libra ascendant or Aries ascendant, or someone who has lots of planets in Libra or Aries, this also shows past life karma because Rahu Ketu are getting involved. Okay, so Rahu Ketu, it is again like we understand twin flames as like all good relationship, beautiful relationship, divine relationship. Nothing. It is the most karmic relationship. Understand what happens when so many planets are in the same positions. It is very difficult to even let go of this person, no matter how difficult this relationship is. Okay, when so many planets are like in both the charts are superimposed over each other in the same position, like she has four planets in Scorpio. Okay, I have three planets over her Jupiter. This is like huge energy coming together. Okay, now even if we are fighting every day, we are having conflicts every day, disagreements every day, it will be still be very difficult to let go of this connection between us. Okay, this is what karmic relationship is all about. This is what twin flames are all about. Okay, or the oppositions. Okay, like I have like moon in Taurus. So suppose I get into relationship with someone who has moon in Scorpio. I have like Jupiter in Cancer. I get into relationship with someone Jupiter in Capricorn. Again, opposition. Impossible to leave this like this type of relationship. This person or I may come back again and again to each other. This is planetary wise relationships. So if we, the main point I am trying to tell, if we apply all these rules, then where is horoscope matching? There is nothing like horoscope matching. You can only see the complications you may have invite in a relationship, or other person may invite in a relationship, and how to deal with that complication, how you need to work, or how other person needs to work. Like I was saying, if she had Rahu Saturn in, like I have Rahu Saturn in you, if she had Sun in you, this shows lots of ego hurt, ego clashes. I need to learn how to let go of my ego. She needs to learn how to let go of her ego. Then we can move ahead in this relationship. Okay. So this is why these two people come together so that they can live karma, they can evolve through that karma. The whole idea of a horoscope matching, which we have in our mind, is completely wrong. It is not that you have come with in a relationship with someone because of some like fun and enjoyment kind of thing. That can be like very limited part, but the huge part is karma towards that person, and you are supposed to live that karma. That is why you have come in relationship with that person. Okay. Any question?
Yes, Momji, I had a question. So obviously, like, you were saying that, like, there's no such thing as like horoscope matching, right, for relationships?
In the order as we understand it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
So my question was like, so I mean, I live in a small town, and we have like all these random astrologers here. And then I hear about people getting married, and then they say, "Oh, this particular astrologer said that this is a perfect match. Like, this marriage is going to be amazing." Blah blah blah, all that. So my question is like, what is it based on? Like, what do they mean by that? Like, it's a perfect
it
match.
is like what I feel is that it is blind leading the blind, nothing else.
Okay.
This is where I started this session. This is the biggest scam in astrology world. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
understand? People also want to listen to that only. That horoscopes are matching. People don't want to listen that horoscopes are not matching.
Yeah.
Okay, if I say that horoscopes are not matching and you both should not get married, you feel that they will listen to me?
No, no.
They will go to another astrologer who is going to tell them that horoscopes are absolutely matching. This marriage will be fantastic.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is like blind leading the blind. Okay,
Okay, okay.
what I say, demand and supply. You want that person. You want to listen to this phrase only that horoscopes are matching.
Mm.
So you got that person who is telling you that horoscopes are matching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the first thing. That another thing is that many times even astrologers don't know this detail.
Yeah.
Rarely, like in India, I haven't seen anyone like giving this much information in any of their course.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I have no respect for any astrologer worldwide who is giving marriage consultation and horoscope matching consultation and not telling this detail. I have no respect for that person. I don't care for who is that person.
Mm-hmm.
Even Parashara, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the main thing that like it is clear. It is the perfect case of blind leading the blind.
Mm-hmm.
Even astrologers don't know this detail. The client doesn't want to listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why I had to like stop marriage and horoscope matching consultation 1 year into my practice? Because I realized people are not even willing to listen. They
Mm-hmm.
don't have that much time. They just want to know that, okay, just tell me that my horoscope is matching, or whatever worship or puja you tell me, I will be doing it, and fine. They only listen when they start having troubles in the marriage, not before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, in a marriage dominated society, this is a marriage centric society. Okay, in India or like Eastern world, or we can say at least the Indian subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, all these countries, they are marriage oriented society. Okay, everything we plan in our life with marriage in mind. If someone is planning for their career also, they are planning with marriage in mind. Okay,
Yeah, very true.
that is why people are so reluctant towards business. Okay, because business is like is a, first of all, a huge risk. It may take some time to settle down in the business, like 3 4 years at least. That means for 3 4 years I need to like delay my marriage. Okay, so that is why so much like hype over job. If I get a job, I will have a monthly salary coming. I will show my payslip to my like prospective in-laws. I will get married.
Mm,
Okay,
yeah.
so understand from where this whole situation is coming. This is a marriage centric society. Everything revolves around marriage here. Now, in this society, if astrologer is telling that horoscope and like horoscope matching and marriage has no connection with astrology, just imagine how much business he is losing.
Yeah.
In this marriage crazy country, if I am regularly telling from last 10 years that marriage and horoscope matching has no connection with astrology, can you just imagine how much business I lost?
Yeah.
When earlier I used to like do this like Q&A sessions. Okay, I'm just telling how crazy people are there for marriage related matters. Earlier, when I used to do this Q&A session, I used to write in the title of the session itself, no questions on marriage and remedies. Still, people will ask, how can you miss the title of the video? Can you make me understand? How
Mm,
can anyone miss the title of the video? I can understand if someone is not reading the description section. I can understand that. But how can you miss the title? That means you don't want to read that. That means you want to be blind. Okay, be blind,
mm,
right? This
yeah.
is why I'm saying it is the perfect case of blind leading the blind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Swamiji, like, another thing I wanted to ask you was like, some of these astrologers have been like practicing for like 30 years, 40 years and all. And so people say all this, like saying that, oh, this is so and so, like big name astrologer, at least locally, like where I live in Kerala. So I was thinking, Swamiji, like, what is their basis? So is it Gunmilan? Must be like that?
Yeah, majority of astrologers still follow Guru Milan.
Okay. So just that, and not even
Just
like
check,
the.
like in the group also, if someone is married, if even your friends also, just check, ask them like how did they get married. They will say that it was through Gunu Milan. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
Gunu Milan is the way which by which you can convince someone to get married. By telling all this, you cannot convince someone to get married.
Okay. Yeah, true that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because from every angle there is a difficulty. Okay, who
Mm.
will get married after listening to all this?
True that.
All right.
Actually, Swamiji, like I wanted to share this with you. Like, so I went to the supermarket and I'm friends with this cashier guy. And then
Hmm.
he was telling me to get married because I'm in my 30s now. And then anyway, so he was
Hmm.
giving me some advice on marriage. And
Hmm.
I mean, once a person gets married, it's like they become the authority on marriage, right? They start advising everyone around them about marriage. So the funny
Uh,
thing is,
uh, the thing is that if I am suffering, how you are happy?
I'm sorry. Yeah, so Swamiji, the thing is, like, what he told me was like, so he was not getting matches because there was something wrong with his horoscope. So he went to the special astrologer who fixes the horoscope. So now it's like a perfectly matching horoscope. And then he started giving it to people, and then he got married. So I was thinking, like, that is so corrupt, right? For an astrologer to change the guy's horoscope.
Huh?
So yeah.
They do they do all these things.
Mhm.
If they find like a rich person approaching them for marriage and all, people give the wrong birth details.
Mm,
Okay, wrong birth details because they don't want to miss on that alliance
wow.
for this reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what to tell about this? Like how crazy someone can be. Okay. So my sister had a friend, family friends from our childhood. Okay. Now her birth details were not known. Okay. The guy's birth detail were known, not known, I don't know. Okay. So the point came, okay, chart matching, how to match chart and all. So they thought, okay, fine. At least birth date is known, so we'll make a moon chart. Okay, fine, make a moon chart. Oh, it is not matching from the moon chart. Okay, now what else we can do? Okay, her name is Manju. From this name, this Rashi is there. So I'll try to match chart from this name. Okay. Now again it is not matching for God knows what reasons. Then say, okay, no, we call her at home Guddo. So match from that chart. So the basic thing is that you have already made mind that somehow you want these two people to get married. Right. The main thing is that you have made your mind already. You have decided within your mind and you just want the crutch of astrology. So that tomorrow, if this marriage doesn't work out, you can blame this astrologer. That this guy matched our chart. That's why we got married. Otherwise, we won't have got married here. Okay. So this is the whole scenario. I don't blame astrologers completely. People are equally responsible for this situation where we are in relationship astrology matters and all. Okay. So this is what I feel. Anyone can cheat you only when you allow them to cheat you. When you want to be cheated. Okay. Then only. Okay, but still, being an astrologer, I feel that astrologers also have their responsibility to tell the details. Okay, and if they don't even know these details, better not to give the consultations. But who can lose this much of money? Huge, understand, what is the population of India? 1.5 billion going towards. Okay, how many marriages happen every day? Okay. If astrologers start telling that there is nothing like horoscope matching and all, how much business they are losing every day? Okay. Anyways, any other question? Anyone has? And not only like horoscope matching, with horoscope matching, they will obviously have some remedies, gemstones to sell. All that business will go away. Okay. So this is the whole problematic part of telling in this detail. Okay, if there is no other question, we can close for the day. Would you like to talk about remedies in the next session? We can have a session on remedies next week, next Saturday.
Yeah, yeah, sure, Swamiji.
Other people,
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
right? Okay, so we can have another session next Saturday on remedies, same time. Okay. If we find people for morning session for this relationship astrology session, then another session in the morning if someone wants to join again in the same session in the morning time next Saturday we will have. But if there are no people, then we will only have the evening session on remedies. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.